से वतन में, उस प्यार से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में, हो हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यार से वतन में, हो उस मीठे से वतन में। भला कैसे भुलाएं, ओ मधुबन वाले बाबा, ओ मीठे प्यारे बाबा, तूने प्यार जो दिया है, तूने प्यार जो दिया है, भला कैसे भुलाएं, ओ मधुबन वाले बाबा, ओ मीठे प्यारे बाबा। उनकी दृष्टि Today, Baba has started the Murli.
ब्राह्मण संसार का रचता.
Today, the creator of the Brahmin world
अपने चारों ओर के ब्रह्मांड बच्चों को देख रहे
is looking at his Brahmin children of all four corners.
ये ब्रह्मांड संसार छोटा सा संसार है.
This Brahmin world is a small world.
लेकिन अति श्रेष्ठ अति प्यारा संसार.
However, it is a very elevated and very lovely world.
ये ब्रह्मांड संसार सारे विश्व के विशेष आत्माओं का संसार है.
This Brahmin world is the world of special souls.
एक ब्रह्मांड
This Brahmin world is the world of is a world of special souls of the world.
कोटों में कोई
Each Brahmin soul
कोई में भी कोई आत्मा है.
is one out of multi-millions.
क्योंकि अपने बाप को पहचान बाप के वर्षे अधिकारी बने.
Because each one has recognized the Father and has become an heir to the Father's inheritance.
बाप
just as the Father is highest on high,
तो बाप को पहचान, बाप के बनने वाली आत्माएं भी
similarly those souls who have recognized the Father are also special souls. The souls who have recognized such a Father are special souls.
हर ब्राह्मण आत्मा के जन्मदेही भाग्य विधाता बाप ने
At the very birth
मस्तक पर
of a Brahmin soul, the bestower of fortune, Father,
श्रेष्ठ भाग्य की लकीर
the bestower of fortune,
खींच ली
drew the line of fortune on his forehead.
ऐसे श्रेष्ठ भाग्यवान आत्मा है
You are such an elevated, fortunate soul. You are a soul with such an elevated fortune.
ऐसे भाग्यवान अपने को समझते हो
Do you realize that you have such an elevated fortune? Are you aware of it?
इतना बड़ा रूहानी नशा अनुभव होता है
Are you able to experience such a great spiritual intoxication?
हर एक ब्राह्मण की
comforter of hearts, is giving the love of the heart to every Brahmin soul.
ये परमात्म प्यार सारे कलम में एक द्वारा और एक समय प्राप्त होता है.
This God's love can be given only by one Father, and it is only at this time that He gives the love. At this time in the whole Kalpa that He gives this love.
रूहानी नशा सदा हर कर्म में रहता है.
Are you able to feel this spiritual intoxication in every action you do?
क्योंकि आप विश्व को चैलेंज करते हो.
Because you challenge the world.
कि हम कर्म योगी जीवन वाले विशेष आत्माएं हैं.
That we are those special souls who lead a life of a karma yogi, a yogi in action.
सिर्फ योग लगाने वाले योगी नहीं.
We are not merely those yogis who just do yoga, who only do yoga,
जीवन वाले
but we are the yogis who lead a yogi life.
जीवन
We are those who lead a yogi life.
सदा काल की होती है.
Life means
नेचुरल
something
निरंतर होती है.
forever, something constant and natural. We are not we are not those yogis who are leading a life of 6 hours yoga only or 8 hours yoga only.
योग अर्थात याद,
Yoga means remembrance.
भ्रमण जीवन का लक्ष्य,
which is the very aim of Brahmin life.
जीवन का लक्ष्य, सदैव याद रहता है।
Aim of one's life is remembered naturally, is it not? It's remembered automatically, naturally, is it not?
और जैसा लक्ष्य होता है
And as is the aim,
वैसे लक्ष्य भी सदैव आते हैं।
so are the qualifications which also come naturally, automatically.
बाप दादा हर ब्रह्मांड आत्मा के मस्तक में चमकता हुआ भाग्य का सितारा देखते हैं।
Bap Dada is visualizing, is seeing the star of fortune shining on the forehead of each Brahmin child, Brahmin soul.
सदा बाप दादा हर बच्चे को श्रेष्ठ स्वमानदारी स्वराजदारी देखते हैं।
Bap Dada sees every child as the one with an elevated self-respect and self-sovereignty.
अपने को स्वमानदारी आत्माओं
Do you too? Does each one of you too consider yourself to be the one with an elevated self-respect and the one who has received self-sovereignty? Do you experience this?
अगर स्मृति में लाओ,
If you bring that awareness in a second
कि मैं
that
स्वमानधारी आत्मा हूँ,
I am a soul who has self-respect,
तो सेकंड में स्वमान की कितनी लिस्ट आ जाती,
then in that 1 second there could be such a long list of the different points of self-respect. Even at this moment, could you become aware of the list of
स्मृति में आई,
the different types of self-respect? Could you become aware of it?
लंबी लिस्ट है,
It's a long list, is it not?
स्वमान अपमान को खत्म कर देता है,
Self-respect finishes self-ego,
क्योंकि स्वमान है,
because
श्रेष्ठ अपमान,
self-respect is
श्रेष्ठ अपमान,
elevated respect,
अशुद्ध
but self-ego is
भिन्न भिन्न
impure,
अपमान को समाप्त कर देता है,
which finishes self-respect.
जैसे सेकंड में लाइट का स्विच ऑन करने से
And when there is self-respect, that finishes
भगाया नहीं
the
जाता,
different forms of self-ego. Just as if you
अंधकार को निकालने
wish
की
to
मेहनत नहीं कर,
finish darkness, you don't have to drive the darkness away.
लेकिन
You
स्विच
just
किया,
switch on the light
अंधकार
and the darkness vanishes
स्वतः ही समाप्त,
automatically.
ऐसे स्वमान की स्मृति का स्विच
Similarly, the moment you switch on the switch of
करो,
the consciousness of self-respect,
तो भिन्न भिन्न दे अपमान
then all the different types of
समाप्त करने की
or different forms of self-ego
मेहनत नहीं कर,
finish automatically, and you won't have to work hard to destroy them or finish them. You have to work hard
स्मृति स्वरूप नहीं बनते.
and only you have to work hard only when you are not an embodiment of that elevated consciousness.
बच्चों का खेल देखते हैं.
Bap Dada watches the games of the children.
स्वमान को दिल में वर्णन करते हैं. मैं बाप दादा के दिल तक नशीन हूँ.
You do describe your self-respect
वर्णन भी कर रहे हैं.
in your heart.
सोच
For
भी
example,
रहे
you say, I am a soul seated on Bap Dada's heart throne. You say this to yourself, you think about it.
हैं. लेकिन
However,
अनुभव की सीट पर सीट नहीं होती.
you are not seated on the seat of that experience.
जो सोचते हैं वो अनुभव होना जरूरी.
Whatever you think, that should be experienced too. This is essential.
सबसे श्रेष्ठ
Why? Because
अथॉरिटी अनुभव की अथॉरिटी.
the greatest authority is the authority of experience, which anyone can have.
बाप दादा देखते हैं, सुनते बहुत अच्छे.
Bap Dada notices that you listen very well.
सोचते भी बहुत अच्छे.
You churn, think also very well.
लेकिन सुनना
But
और सोचना
to listen, to think
अलग चीज है.
is different.
अनुभवी
And
स्वरूप बनना.
to experience means to become the embodiment of that.
यही भ्रमण जीवन की श्रेष्ठ अथॉरिटी.
This is the elevated authority in Brahmin life.
यही भक्ति और ज्ञान में अंतर है.
This is the contrast between bhakti and gyan, knowledge.
सुनने
In bhakti too,
के मस्ती में बहुत मस्त होते हैं.
people get so intoxicated when they listen to sermons or preachings.
सोचते भी
They think about that too,
लेकिन अनुभव नहीं कर पाते.
but they are unable to experience that.
ज्ञान का अर्थ ही है,
The meaning of knowledge is
ज्ञानी तो आत्मा अर्थात
that is, a knowledgeable soul is
हर स्वमान
the one
विपन्न
who has the experience of every type of self-respect.
अनुभवी स्वरूप रूहानी नशा चढ़ाता है.
Only when you become the embodiment of that experience will you become intoxicated.
कभी भी जीवन में भूलता नहीं है.
No one ever forgets his experience.
सुना हुआ,
If he has heard something, if he has only thought about something,
सकता है,
can be forgotten.
लेकिन अनुभव की अथॉरिटी
However,
कभी कब नहीं होती.
the authority of experience never reduces.
बाप दादा यही बच्चों को स्मृति दिलाते हैं.
So Bap Dada is reminding the children
सुनी हुई बात
that whatever you have heard
से सुनी
from God the Father,
उसके अनुभवी मूर्त बनो.
now go into the depth of that and become the embodiment of its experience too.
अनुभव की हुई
That is, become the embodiment of experience.
हजार लोग भी अगर मिटाने चाहे तो मिट नहीं सकते.
If one has an experience, that experience, even if 1,000 people try to make him forget, he'll never be able to forget.
माया भी अनुभव को मिटा नहीं सकती.
Even Maya cannot make someone forget his experience.
जैसे शरीर धारण करते ही अनुभव करते हो
Just as
कि मैं
the moment you enter
फलाना हूँ.
your body, at that very moment you begin to experience that you are so and so.
कितना पक्का रहता है.
So, how firm that awareness is.
कभी अपने देह का नाम भूलते हैं.
Do you ever forget the name of your body? If someone would tell you that you are not so and so, will you accept it? Will you believe it? Similarly, if you experience that list of self-respect, you will never be able to forget the self-respect. But Bap Dada observed that the children are number-wise in experiencing the self-respect and also becoming the embodiments of that experience. Children are number-wise in that. If you are having the experience that you are such a soul, that you are a soul, are you anything else but a soul? Are you anything else? When you say, for the body you say my, but for yourself you say I, the soul, don't you? When you are a soul, then from where did body consciousness come? And why did it come? The reason why it comes is you have the practice of body consciousness for 63 births. It was a reverse, an inverted practice, a false practice that I am the body, and the result was that you forgot your true experience. You know, when Bap Dada watches how children are working so hard, they are laboring. they are making such hard efforts,
प्यारा था
then he feels so much love for the children.
परमात्म बच्चे
You are God's children,
और मेहनत
and see you're laboring.
कारण
What is the reason?
अनुभव
There is need of an experience.
रद्द की कमी
It is lackness of becoming the embodiment of experience. It's a lackness of that.
जब देहभान का अनुभव कुछ भी हो जाए
There is so much experience of body consciousness,
करते देहभान भूलता है
and it is so strong that whatever happens, you don't forget body consciousness. Do you forget body consciousness whilst coming into actions?
ब्राह्मण जीवन अर्थात
So that is so strong. But
कर्म
Brahmin life means a life of a karma yogi,
योगी
a life of a yogi in action. You have to experience that in life. Baba continues to give drishti.
चेक करो
Therefore, check.
हर सब्जेक्ट को अनुभव में लाया है
Have I brought each subject into my experience? Have I made every subject my experience?
ज्ञान सुनना सुना
to listen and to speak Gyan is easy. But to become the embodiment of Gyan, that is knowledge, is important. If you bring knowledge in your, if you make knowledge as part of your experience, then every action of yours will be knowledgeful. That is, each action of yours will be filled with the light and might of knowledge. Knowledge is called light and might. Similarly, a yogi means the one who's yog yukt and yukti yukt. He knows the right method of doing everything. And third, an embodiment of dharana means every sense organ of his, every action of his will be filled with dharana. That is, it will be an embodiment of inculcations, of virtues. A server who is an embodiment of the experience of service means to be an embodiment of the experience of service means he does natural service. His service is automatic and natural and constant. Whether it is through the mind or through the words or through actions, or he is coming in contact or relationship with anyone, but in every action of his or hers, there is service in a natural way. Service is taking place naturally through him. This is called to be an embodiment of experience in all the four subjects. Therefore, all of you should check To what extent have you become experienced?
हर गुण का अनुभवी,
You have
हर
to be
शक्ति का अनुभवी,
you have to be experienced in every virtue, in every power.
वैसे भी कहावत है,
Even otherwise,
अनुभव
there is a saying that
समय पर बहुत काम में आता है.
experience is very useful at the time of need. Experience is very useful at the time of need.
अनुभवी मूर्त का अनुभव,
Therefore, the experience of an experienced one
ऐसी भी समस्या हो,
is very useful. Whatever type of problem there may be,
अनुभवी मूर्त
an embodiment of experience
अनुभव की अथॉरिटी से
will, with the authority of experience,
समस्या को सेकंड में
in a second,
समाधान स्वरूप में परिवर्तन कर ले.
change that problem in with the help of a solution and become the embodiment of solution.
समस्या समस्या नहीं रहेगी.
Then a problem doesn't remain a problem. As he becomes an embodiment of solutions.
समझा.
Did you understand?
अभी समय की समीपता पाप समान बनने की समीपता.
Now, as time is nearing to its end, it is also time to
समाधान स्वरूप का
become equal to the Father
भाव कराए.
and therefore it is time to become the embodiment of experience like the Father.
समस्या का आना समाधान करना.
You have spent a lot of time
ये
in
मेहनत
facing problems and then trying to solve those problems, and you labored a great deal in that. But now Bap Dada
स्वमानदारी स्वराज
wishes to see each child as the one who is in his self-respect, who is a self-sovereign, and who is an embodiment of solutions. Baba wishes to see each child as that. An experienced one can transform in 1 second. Okay. Children have come from all directions. Even double foreigners claim their chance very well in each group. In this group, Pandavas are no less. All the Pandavas raise your hand, all the brothers, they are raising their hands. Yes, lower your hand. All the mothers raise your hand. Means all the sisters. All teachers means females. All the teachers, Kumaris, mothers, the Shaktis. Okay. In the previous group, there were more mothers, and in this group, the brothers, the Pandavas, have run a good race. They are more than the sisters. Pandavas are more than the Shaktis. In the previous group, Shaktis were more than the Pandavas. The faith and intoxication of the Pandavas is still well known. It is praised a great deal. What is the praise of the faith and intoxication of Pandavas? Do you know? But there were 5 Pandavas only, but on the basis of the faith and intoxication in them, they became victorious. This praise is still there for them. Are you such Pandavas? Are you? And they are waving to Baba. Do you have that intoxication? Okay. So whenever you hear about Pandavas.
पांडवों को पांडवपति तो नहीं बोलता ना.
Do you feel that you are those Pandavas? And when if you are always remembering that you are Pandavas, hope you don't forget the Pandavpati, the Lord, the father of the Pandavas. When you remember that you are a Pandav, you cannot forget the father of the Pandavas.
पति भूल नहीं सकते.
The Pandavas can never forget the father of the Pandavas. The master of the Pandavas,
पांडवों
or
को
the
ये
lord of the
नशा
Pandavas. This intoxication should be there in the Pandavas.
पांडव
We are those same Pandavas of every Kalpa who are loved by the master of the Pandavas, the supreme being.
यादगार में पांडवों का भी नाम कम नहीं है.
The memorials of Pandavas are no less. That means there are many, many memorials of Pandavas.
पांडवों का टाइटल ही है विजयी पांडव.
The title of Pandavas is Victorious Pandavas.
तो ऐसे पांडव है.
Are you such Pandavas?
बस हम विजयी पांडव.
Yes, we are victorious Pandavas.
पांडव नहीं.
We are not Pandavas alone, but we are victorious Pandavas.
विजय का तिलक
The tilak of victory
अविनाशी मस्तक पर लगा हुआ है.
is imperishably applied on my forehead. There is an imperishable tilak of victory on my forehead. This should be your consciousness.
माताओं को क्या नशा रहता है.
And what intoxication do the mothers have?
बहुत नशा रहता है.
You have a lot of intoxication, don't you?
माताएं नशे में कहती है.
The mothers in intoxication say, Baba has come only for us.
ऐसे है ना.
Yes, and they are waving to Baba. Yes, Baba, you have come only for us.
क्यों सारे आधे कल्प में
Because
माताओं को मर्तबा नहीं मिला है.
for the second half kalpa, that is from Copper Age onwards, mothers did not get any position.
राजनीति में भी माताओं को
But now at Sangam Yug, even the ladies, even in politics, ladies have got a good position. In every department, in every field,
आप शक्तियों को बाप ने आगे रखा ना.
the Father has put the Shaktis in the front. So as Baba has put the Shaktis in the front at Sangam Yug, in the world too, in every profession, in every field, the women are put in the front.
कोई भी ऐसा वर्ग नहीं है
There is no profession
माताएं
where there are no mothers, no ladies, no women in it. It is because Baba gives you such a high position at Sangam Yoga. Do the mothers have this awareness of my Baba? Do you have the intoxication too? My Baba? The mothers are waving to Baba. It's good. You have made God belong to you. So you mothers are the magicians, aren't you? You have made God belong to you. Bap Dada. Bap Dada has seen that, of course, you love Baba in all relationships, but you have also special relationships which you prefer. For example, there are some who like to call God their friend. That's why there is a story of God the friend. Bap Dada says, whatever relationship you need at whichever time, you can make God belong to you in that relationship. He fulfills all relationships. When children said, Baba, you belong to me, when children say to Baba, Baba, I belong to you, then Baba says in return, child, I belong to you. You are liking the splendor of Madhuban, aren't you? However much one may hear Baba from a distance, Baba's talking about listening to the internet, but of course Madhuban has its own splendor. To be present here, to be seeing all this with your own eyes is something special. So of course you do meet Bap Dada in Madhuban, that is there, but then you also get so many other achievements in Madhuban. If you make a list of what else you achieve, you attain in Madhuban, it will be a long list of so many attainments. The biggest attainment is you are able to experience easy and natural yoga here. You don't have to do hard work. Work hard to remember Baba.
Mandal.
If one does give importance to the atmosphere of Madhuban, then and also if one pays attention to the routine of Madhuban, then the atmosphere and the routine can make one an easy, natural yogi easily. Why? Because in Madhuban there is only one work in the intellect of everyone. The servers who come to Madhuban, they of course have duties, but then those who come to get refreshed in Madhuban, they don't have any other work. They don't have any responsibility, do they? They have to just eat, drink and study and enjoy. Madhuban is after all Madhuban. They are listening to Baba even overseas. Baba is seeing the children sitting abroad in front of the computers. Baba is remembering them, but still Baba says to listen there and to be present in Madhuban and listen to Baba here. There's a difference of day and night. Bap Dada does give love and remembrance even to those who are listening at a distance. There are some children for whom it is midnight now or even later than that, but still they are awake and are listening to Baba. Baba is remembering the Far East and Australia, New Zealand. For them it's midnight. It's late, but Baba is saying it's good, it's better than not listening. But of course, the best of all would be to be listening directly in Madhuban. You like to come to Madhuban, or do you like to be just there where you belong, where you're living, and you're listening to the Murli there? You will listen to the Murli in the centers also, and some are here and sitting right at the back, and they're able to see Baba only on the TV. So, what do you think? Is it good to come to Madhuban? Those who think it is good to Madhuban, they raise their hand. Okay, everyone is raising their hand. But still, see, even in Bhakti, what is the saying? There is a saying in Bhakti that the flute or Murli is played in Madhuban. It's not said flute or Murli is played in London. No, in Madhuban. the importance is of where the flute of knowledge is played, is spoken, where Baba speaks the Murli.
मधुबन की महिमा का महत्व
The praise of Madhuban
जानना अर्थात
has to be known,
स्वयं
and to know the praise of Madhuban well, to understand it well, is to become great yourself.
अच्छा सब जो भी आई है वो योगी जीवन यानी तो आत्मा जीवन धारणा स्वरूप का
So, all of you who have come,
अनुभव कर रहे
all of you are experiencing yogi life, a knowledgeable life of knowledge, life of dharana, life of yoga, life of service unto.
पहले टर्न में इस सीजन के लिए विशेष अटेंशन दिलाया था
In the last meeting,
कि ये
that is the first turn of the season,
सीजन
that Baba had drawn your attention
दुष्ट मणि
to the point that you have to remain as a jewel of contentment
दुष्ट
and
करना है
make others contented.
नहीं
Not that you have to only become a jewel of contented, but you have to satisfy, give contentment to others as well.
अभी समय अनुसार
And also according to the time,
कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है
anything can happen.
प्रश्न नहीं पूछो कब
You should not question
एक साल में होगा
when will it happen, whether it will happen in 1 year or in 6 months. Anything can happen all of a sudden at any time. Therefore,
अपने स्मृति का स्विच बहुत पावरफुल बनाओ
make the switch of your consciousness very powerful, so that in a moment it is switched on and you become the embodiment of experience.
स्विच ढीला होता है ना
Sometimes, if the switch is loose,
ऑन ऑफ करना
then
पड़ता है
you have to do on and off again and again.
और समय लगता है
And also it takes time
ठीक होने में
to become set.
लेकिन सेकंड में
But
स्विच ऑन
you switch on in a second,
स्वमान
and
स्वराज
you should be able to become the embodiment of self-respect, self-sovereignty,
अंतर्मुखी होकर
easily.
अनुभव करते जाओ
So become more and more introverted and begin to experience these things. Go into the ocean of experience and just merge in that ocean of experience. An authority of experience cannot be conquered by any other authority. Did you understand what you have to do? Bap Dada keeps giving signals, but you should not wait. Don't ask when will it happen. Be ever ready. In a second, or can you switch on the switch of elevated consciousness in a second? Can you? Let the circumstances be of any type. Whatever may be the problems, whatever may be the circumstances, just switch on the switch of elevated consciousness of self-respect, self-sovereignty. Practice this. Why? Because in your final paper will be only of 1 second, not even of 1 minute. Therefore, the one who thinks a lot will not be able to pass in the test. Only the one who is experienced will pass in the test. Therefore now, in a second, say to yourself, I am an elevated soul, the resident of Paramdham. Now switch on the switch of this consciousness and don't allow any other consciousness to come. Let there be no other thought in your intellect. Be very stable. And Baba takes the children into deep silence. I'm a soul, resident of the soul world. Okay.
चारों ओर के श्रेष्ठ स्वमानधारी अनुभवी आत्माओं को
To all the experienced souls of all four directions who are seated on the elevated seat of self-respect,
सदा हर सब्जेक्ट को अनुभव में लाने वाले सदा
to those who make every subject
योगी
as part of their experience,
जीवन में चलने वाले
who are constantly experiencing yogi life,
योगी आत्मा
the constant yogi souls,
सदा अपने विशेष भाग्य को हर कर्म में इमर्ज स्वरूप में रखने वाले
to those who
कोटों में
do every action
कोई में भी कोई
with the consciousness of their elevated fortune emerged
विशेष
in them,
आत्माओं को
to such special souls who are a few out of multi-millions.
बाप दादा का
Bap Dadas,
याद प्यार
love and remembrance,
और नमस्ते
and Namaste. Muni Ben is telling Baba, this time it's Punjab zone who's doing service, which is doing service.
अच्छा
Baba says it is good.
पंजाब वाले उठो
All those of Punjab,
कितने आए
stand up. How many have come from Punjab?
टीचर्स बहुत आई है
Many teachers have come from
टीचर्स
Punjab.
बहुत है पांडव भी है
There are Pandavas too.
यज्ञ सेवा का
It is such a great experience to do service in the yajna, is it not?
क्योंकि श्रेष्ठ यज्ञ
Because the yajna is
और
elevated,
यज्ञ
great,
सेवा
and therefore its service,
करना अर्थात
to do yajna service
पुण्य का खाता अपने
of such a
खाते में
great
जमा
yajna is adding acts of charity
तो
in
हर
your
एक
account.
ने कितने पुण्य जमा किए
So, how many charitable actions have you accumulated in your accounts?
अगर दिल से सेवा की
If you have served
तो एक
truly with your heart, then
पुण्य
you
जमा किया
accumulate 100-fold charitable actions in your account.
अच्छा है।
It is good.
पंजाब भी कम नहीं है होशियार
Punjab is no less, it is clever.
पंजाब की ये कमाल है
It is the wonder of Punjab
कि पंजाब के वायुमंडल को
that
शांत कर दिया
you have made
अभी
the
लड़ाई
atmosphere
झगड़ा
of
होता है
Punjab peaceful, because before there was a lot of terrorism in Punjab. Now it has become very
कामन की
peaceful.
बात दूसरी
The common things, that's another thing, but no terrorism there anymore.
और सेवा भी बढ़ाते रहते हैं।
And you are increasing service too.
सेवा की वृद्धि का शौक अच्छा है।
You have good interest of increasing service.
पांडव भी निर्विघ्न है ना
The Pandavas are free of obstacles, aren't you?
जो समझते हैं
Those
माया का
Pandavas
काम है
who think that Maya's work is to come,
हमारा
but
काम
our
है
work is to become victorious.
वो हाथ उठाओ
Those who think like that, raise your hand. They're all raising their hand.
हाथ उठाओ
Raise your hand again. Mothers also, teachers. Those who say, those who say, let Maya come, but our work is to drive it away. Maya comes to everyone, even to the teachers,
क्योंकि टीचर्स
because
को बढ़ना है
teachers have to move forward.
माया तो है
So Maya will come.
अच्छा है ये सेवा का चांस एक्स्ट्रा आपके
This chance of service has given you extra in your account
दुआएं कितनी
of charitable actions, and along with that you get so many blessings.
संतुष्ट होके जाना
Go satisfied from here.
अर्थात दुआएं
Sorry,
मिलना
if someone goes satisfied from here, we're fully contented from here, then he blesses those who have served him. Therefore,
दुआओं का खाता जमा किया
Punjab has accumulated an an account of blessings, in their account of blessings too,
लेकिन पंजाब से
or blessings in their account too.
कोई माइक और वारस नहीं मिले.
But up to now, no mic
जब से
or
बाप दादा ने
air
कहा है
has come from Bharat, from Punjab.
कोई भी सुन
Baba has said that since from the time Baba has said about creating airs and mics, you have not, Punjab hasn't created any of them.
पंजाब तो होशियार है.
Punjab is clever, is it not?
होशियार है ना.
You're clever, aren't you?
वारस निकालने में, माइक तैयार करने में तो होशियार.
You are clever in creating airs and mics, aren't you?
देखो पंजाब का कॉमन नारा है.
The common slogan of Punjab is,
सुनियार.
they say, Jo bole so nihal, you know.
पंजाब
This is Satguru Akal, Jo bole so nihal. That means Satguru, the one who says the name of Satguru, whatever he says, it happens. That's what they say in Punjab.
देख रहे हैं
And
बाप
therefore,
दादा
Bap Dada is
कौन सा
watching
जोन
which zone
पहले लाते हैं.
will bring
उसका मैं तो है ना
mics and airs first.
लाया नहीं.
No one has brought them to Baba up to now. They are creating them.
वाले भी
Even those from abroad are trying their best.
लाएंगे.
They will bring
डबल विदेशी
double foreigners.
वारिस लाना है.
You have to bring heirs to Baba.
कहाँ है डबल.
Where are the double foreigners? You can stand up. Double foreign. Raise your hand.
अच्छा
Ah,
यहाँ बैठे हैं.
they are sitting here.
यहाँ भी बैठे हैं.
They are sitting here too in front. The Neelu Ben, Moini Ben saying, Baba, let those of Punjab sit because they're all just standing since so long. And Baba saying, yes, yes, sit.
बैठ बैठ के थक गए हो.
You must have been tired of sitting. That's why it was good that you were standing.
अभी देखेंगे डबल विदेशी
Now Baba will see
नंबर पहला लेती है.
who takes the first
या
chance.
भारत नंबर.
Does Bharat take the first chance or double foreigners take the first chance of bringing airs and mics to Madhuban?
बाप दादा अब ये चाहते हैं
This is what Bap Dada wants now.
कि ब्रह्मा कुमारियों का परिचय
That
और संबंध जोड़ने का काम
that
अभी माइक करे.
that mics should take over the task of introducing the Brahma Kumaris and making people be introduced to God
समय
too.
कर लिया ना.
You have done for since a long time.
अभी आप दृष्टि
Now
दो वो
you
माइक.
give drishti and let the mics speak for you.
ये भी होना ही है.
This also will happen. It has to happen.
पंजाब वालों को मुबारक हो.
Therefore, congratulations to those of Punjab. Congratulations, congratulations.
अच्छा अभी क्या करना है.
Now, what's to be done next? Baba is saying something to Dadiji, but the mic is just being placed.
सभी को उमंग
Baba
में
is telling Daddy that
लाने का जब कार्य कर रही
you are doing the great task of bringing zeal and enthusiasm in everyone. Because Dadiji has been giving inspiration every day that you must bring hundreds of
ये
thousands of
सारे विश्व
souls. Now Daddy is saying
आत्माओं को संदेश
millions,
मिला
not just hundred thousands, but millions. And Baba is saying not even millions, but the whole world has to get Baba's message.
आओ प्रभु तो कहेंगे
Because
ना
at the end they will say, God, you came, but
आओ प्रभु कहने
I
के
did
लिए भी तो
not
तैयार
realize.
करना है
So you have to prepare them for that too, so that they may say at the end, God, you came. I did come to know, but then I didn't realize. So the whole world has to be given the message.
ये भी सहयोग दे रही है
And then Baba was talking to Ratan Moini Dadi
अजय मधुबन को
and other dadis,
संभाल रही है
to Ratan Moini Dadi, that yes, you're helping a great deal. You're taking care of Madhuban, because now Dadiji is most of the time in Shantivan, and therefore Ratan Moini Dadi is taking care of
अच्छा
Madhuban.
सहयोगी ग्रुप मिले हैं
You have got a good cooperative group, haven't you? All the dadis are helping Dadiji very well. So Baba and Dadi saying, yes, Baba, they are very cooperative. Each one is special, has a speciality, Baba is telling Dadiji. So there
फिर
is,
भी आदि रत्नों का प्रभाव पड़ता है
so the original jewels have their influence, no doubt.
चाहे कितनी भी आयु हो जाए
However much,
नए
however
नए भी
much
आगे बढ़
someone
रही है
become old in body,
लेकिन फिर भी
but and the new ones are progressing too, going ahead.
आदि
But
रत्नों
you
की
are the original
अनापनी
jewels, and the sustenance given by original jewels is unique.
इसीलिए ग्रुप अच्छा है
This is why your group is good. Dadi Ji, Ratan Muni Dadi, Manohar Dadi,
ये
Shanta
भी
Muni
आदि
Dadi,
रत्नों
Ishu
में है ना
Dadi, Mohini Ben. Baba's telling Mohini Ben that you also are one of the original jewels, no? She says, yes, I am. She said, I was in my last life too, I was in the Yagya, because she came to Baba in
अच्छा
1952 or something, 53. So she said, no, in my last life I was in the Yagya. And Ratanmani is telling Baba, Daddy Ratanmani went to Orissa, and she said,
सेवा
very
तो
good service
चारों
is
ओर
happening
अच्छी
there. And Baba said, yes, in all four directions, service is good. And Ratanmani Dadi is saying that the sisters of Orissa have given lots and lots of love and remembrance to Baba.
उन्हों को भी याद है
So give Baba's remembrance to them also. And Moini Ben is saying, Baba, I went to Assam. In Tinsukia, there was a problem. The Assamese were killing the Biharis. Bihar people speak Hindi, so in Assam they speak
सेवा
Assamese. So they were killing them because they didn't want Hindi speaking people in Assam.
बढ़नी
There was a
है
problem, but then Baba's service went very well there.
क्योंकि भी
And Baba saying, yes, Baba's
सभी
services
को
will increase
आवश्यकता
because
बहुत
people are realizing that they need this knowledge.
अच्छा बैठो
Okay, okay.
अभी दृष्टि देनी है ना दृष्टि देना है सबको
Now I hand over the mic to Sister Suman. Baba has come right in the front of the stage with Dadiji to give drishti to everyone. Om Shanti.
Bab Dada and Dadiji are giving drishti to the brothers.
तैयार रहें, आगे कोई भी नहीं बढ़ेंगे, भाई बहनें सब बैठ जाएं, आगे कोई नहीं बढ़े। बाप दादा को दादी जी ने भोग स्वीकार कराया और अभी आप सभी को हॉल में बैठे हुए बैठे बैठे ही टोली मिलेगी। टोली बांटने वाली बहनें टोली बांटना आरंभ करें और आगे सोफा पर भी टोली बांटेंगे, कोई भी मिस नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन बैठ करके ही टोली लेंगे। कोई भी खड़े होकर के टोली नहीं लेंगे, सब बैठ जाएं। जो भी उठ रहे हैं बैठ जाएं, कोई भी पीछे नहीं जाएं अभी।
पालना साकार की आज भी देते हो बाबा, पालना साकार की।
अचल बहन और प्रेम बहन, केवल अचल बहन और प्रेम बहन मंच पर आए।
बच्चों के ऊपर हर पल तेरी ही छत्र छाया है, साकार कहाँ अव्यक्त कहाँ कोई तर आया।
बाबा के बच्चे कितने सौभाग्यशाली हैं जो लास्ट में, इस हॉल के लास्ट में कुर्सियों पर बैठे हैं। वह खड़े होकर के हाथ हिलाएंगे, बाप दादा आप सभी को देखेंगे लेकिन आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे, खड़े होकर के हाथ हिलाएं।
आज भी देते
कितना सुंदर दृश्य लग रहा है।
पालना साकार की।
आगे वाले नहीं, पीछे वाले जो कुर्सियों पे बैठे हैं वही खड़े होकर के हाथ हिलाएं। बाप दादा आप सभी को देख रहे हैं और वरदानी हाथ से आप सबको वरदान दे रहे हैं।
समझते हो?
जिम्मेवार समझते हो
जिम्मेवार समझते हो?
तो आप सबके ऊपर बेहद की जिम्मेवारी, सिर्फ पंजाब गुजरात बॉम्बे नहीं,
Just from those from Punjab, Gujarat and Bombay,
तो बेहद में है ना।
you just don't have the responsibility of Gujarat, Bombay,
लेकिन सदा
but you have the unlimited responsibility.
जिम्मेवारी अपने ऊपर समझो।
Consider that you have unlimited responsibilities
कहाँ भी
like Dadiji, Dadis.
एवर रेडी हो,
Whenever you are needed anywhere, you have to be ever ready.
दादिया है
Just like Dadis,
का भी ग्रुप है।
you also have your own group. Some are here and some are not here.
सेकंड ग्रुप भी
There is a second group.
बुद्धिमान है, सर्विसेबल है,
There you are serviceable, you are wise, and you can do lot of things.
कि हम बेहद के
So consider yourself to be unlimited. You don't have any limits. Are you ever ready?
समय भी बुलाए आ जाएंगे।
Will you come anytime you are invited to come? Otherwise, will you tell that I have this work, my health is not good?
तबीयत को बाप दादा आप ही चलेंगे।
Bab Dada will take care of your health.
कोई भी जिम्मेवार बाप दादा की नजर में है।
You are in Bab Dada's vision.
सार देता है।
तुम्हारा प्यार ओ बाबा सुखों का सार देता है।
तुम्हारी याद में खुशियों का सब संसार मिलता है।
तुम्हारी याद में खुशियों का सब संसार मिलता है।
तुम्हारा प्यार ओ बाबा तुम सा हसीन बाबा, तुम सा हसीन बाबा कोई नहीं जहां में, कोई नहीं जहां में। तुमने हसी बनाया, तुमने हसी बनाया हमको भी इस जहां में, हमको भी इस जहां में। तुम सा हसी